Chosen one, this is your divine summons. Chosen warning marks this. Your arrival was not random. Heaven scheduled this moment with urgency. Are you sensing the pull? It's as if a buried truth is rising to the surface. You share a bond with your soulmate, hidden yet profound. This connection was crafted with purpose, destined for discovery. But know this, darkness cannot hide from God. Every tear you wept, every silent night, heaven witnessed. A shift is already underway. God is revealing how your shared journey is intertwined. Imagine the burdens lifting as names are thundered in heaven, proclaiming your union. Like this word, comment 33, and stand in this truth. The confirmation you seek is near. Stay until the end as we unveil the profound reasons behind this calling. It's about to change everything. In the vast expanse of creation, a message reverberates through the depths of your spirit. God is speaking of a union, a bond so sacred that its presence is felt even in solitude. You may believe that your journey has been one of silence or depression, marked by feelings of isolation and abandonment. But hear this truth, chosen one. This wilderness you traverse is not meant to crush your spirit, but to forge it. Your heart is being shaped, each moment of longing a brushstroke on the canvas of covenant strength. There is urgent preparation within your pain, beckoning you to see the deeper design at play. In these quiet moments, while you ache for connection, remember that His hand has been upon you, preparing your soul for something magnificent. The weight of loneliness might feel heavy now, yet it is a tender weight, one designed for the glory of union yet to come. Each heartbeat moves you closer to the realization of this divine tapestry. When we look through the lens of sacred history, echoes of names past arise: Ruth and Boaz, Jacob and Rachel. Their stories, knotted with trials and triumphs, whisper secrets of a love ante-past. But these tales are not mere fables. They are prophetic symbols, reflections of your path. Just as they navigated moments of separation, so too have you been led through valleys to hone the strength needed for your promised union. God Himself has steered the course, crafting lessons in the shadows, readying you for the light. As they found their way to each other, drawn by a magnetic force, so too will your hearts be pulled to one another. Yet, understand this: the journey is not defined by ease. It is cloaked in mystery, filled with the tension of unfulfilled longing. There is a divine narrative weaving through your days, but the full story awaits unraveling. In the quiet of your nights, you may have experienced whispers of truth, dreams, names that feel oddly familiar, numbers that dance in your field of vision. These subtle signs are not random. They are the breadcrumbs of divine communication, inviting you deeper into this sacred journey of union. Each encounter is a delicate thread stitched by the Lord's hand, beckoning you to pay attention. The Spirit speaks subtly through prayer, illuminating paths you might not yet have understood. Perhaps you've pondered what these whispers mean, sensing without fully knowing. It is in this suspense that clarity begins to form, but not yet fully revealed. He grounds you in preparation, inviting you to open your heart, to linger in the waiting. These signs will fortify your spirit, urging you to recognize that something extraordinary is on the horizon. As you gather the wisdom of your experiences, discernment becomes a shield against the counterfeit bonds that threaten to distract you. In this sacred season, God's protection is enveloping you, calling you to seek clarity before you leap into haste. You are not meant to settle for less than the holy union intended for you, one stitched together by divine fingers and nurtured through trials. Each moment you stand firm in your truth, you deter toxic entanglements, creating space for the soulful covenant that awaits. The Lord whispers to you, guiding your heart to rest in the understanding that every experience is not just a test, but a preparation. It is a forging of your inner strength. Remain vigilant. The sacred union is being crafted, even as you may feel the tug of loneliness. Let the moments of withdrawal draw you toward the greater love that awaits. Awareness unfolds within you like a blooming flower. You begin to sense the awakening of a profound truth. You are being prepared to carry something magnificent. The divine timing of your coming together is sketching a grand design, not just for you, but for a shared purpose that will resonate beyond your lifetime. Your identity blossoms alongside this anticipation, revealing layers of divinity inside you. The Lord has called you to recognize your worth, knowing that the divine bond is worth the opening of your heart. You are not just seeking companionship, but embracing a journey unfolding in the celestial realms. This pathway, illuminated by purpose, beckons you forward. The call is greater than one soul. It is the convergence of destinies, poised for something extraordinary. Feel the push of energy as something deeper than yourself stirs, forging a path towards meaningful connection. And now, a realization begins to shimmer in the corners of your consciousness. You may feel the stirring within as pieces of the puzzle start clicking into place. But as this dawning of awareness washes over you, the meaning remains incomplete, holding tension in the air like the brief silence before a storm. What you are experiencing today is only the beginning. If this resonates with the core of who you are, stay with me. What comes next will change everything, transforming this call to union into a living presence in your life. You are co-creators with the Father, unveiling and weaving together this sacred bond. Comment, "I am prepared for holy union," and let the universe echo back your intention. As you pause to reflect on this journey, remember, the delays you've faced were never a sign of rejection. No, they were divine protection, a cloak over your promise, shielding it from the harshness of the outside world. God holds your timing close to his heart, knowing exactly when the moment is right. The power of patience heralds the kind of union that transcends all understanding. You stand on the cusp of revelation, waiting to open the door to your sacred union. The moment of divine revelation is drawing near. In the stillness, hear the heartbeat of destiny calling. The unveiling of purpose is just outside your reach, ready to step into your life when the time is right. The story continues, my beloved, and it is only just beginning. If this was your sign, enter the full 7-minute activation now. In this mystical journey of the chosen ones, we uncover an ancient truth. Across generations, the dance of separation and preparation resonates, weaving through the fabric of time, binding heavenly souls in a sacred tapestry. You feel it in your spirit as you reflect on your path. This isn't merely your story, but part of a divine plan that stretches beyond boundaries and lifetimes. Like the rivers fed by hidden springs, the flow of this pattern nourishes your essence. Each separation bears purpose, igniting the flame of longing within. God, in His divine artistry, designed these moments to lead you. You are not alone. The echoes of this sacred bond are palpable. Yet, the next chapter remains unwritten, shrouded in the mystery of God's timing. As you journey through deserts of solitude, remember the oil of preparation. It's in these barren landscapes that your faith is refined. With each trial, you're being called to deepen your vows, those promises whispered in the quiet shadows of your heart. The Lord tests His chosen ones, preparing them with hidden wisdom, like treasures buried in the sand. Within the stillness, God's Spirit fans the embers of your union, ensuring that both souls are sculpted for connection. Each moment of waiting carries significance, cocooning you in divine intention. But what lies beyond these trials remains obscured, waiting for that divine alignment when both choosers shall rise. Reflecting on the story of Jacob and Rachel, we see the trials of love unfold. Jacob toiled for years, laboring for the promise of Rachel. His sweat, his tears, they were never in vain. This archetype echoes through your life, whispering truths about patience and the birth of sacred unions. In the labor of love, you find the glory of your purpose. And this journey is not just a singular endeavor, it's a lineage stretching across lifetimes. The heartache of separation fuels your spirit's desire, intensifying the pull of divine union. Yet, within this longing, the overarching narrative remains clouded. The secrets of the Father drip like honey on the tongue, but the fullness is reserved for those who seek. Timing emerges as a spiritual law, a delicate rhythm orchestrated by the divine. Counterfeit unions may tempt your path, but God's hand blocks them with divine wisdom, ensuring your heart's sanctity. The weight often feels heavy, a weight in your spirit, yet it serves a higher purpose. This is not just your story, it is the choreography of divine love, where the Father's wisdom reigns supreme. Through trials, you're schooled in discernment, understanding that not every bond is meant to last. This sacred protection often obscures the vision of what is to come. Each delay carries a whisper of ascension, beckoning you to remain vigilant and open. As you ponder these divine truths, small fragments of understanding emerge. Alignment is essential. Purity of heart leads the way, tempered by the fire of patience. Like gold in the furnace, your spirit requires refinement. The Lord desires a union woven in strength and clarity, where both hearts have been prepared to meet. Each small revelation grants glimpses of a greater tapestry unrolling before your eyes. Yet still, the fullness of the promise lingers on the horizon. God's timing is intricate, a dance embracing both linear and divine moments. Have you sensed this rhythm in your life? If this sacred dance of time reverberates with you, I invite you to declare your commitment. Comment, "I wait under His seal," if you believe this is God's timing manifesting in your life. By voicing your intention, you declare yourself a part of the divine tapestry. Consider this wave as an offering under heaven's gaze, uniting you with others who tread this sacred path. The covenant creates a resonance, drawing forth the hidden affirmations of the divine bond. Yet, the journey of clarity is not yet complete. Flickers of understanding still call from beyond. Although roads may have felt like mountains of delay, know this: they were not avenues of denial. The Father, in His infinite wisdom, protected your heart, guiding you gently to a deeper purpose. Every pause you felt was a step toward your divine destiny. Lessons unfurl through these trials, shaping your spirit for the union God has prepared. In reflection, you find the grace to transform pain into beautiful new beginnings. But today, are you ready to embrace the beauty hidden within your weight? What deeper truths will unfold as you continue this journey? Yet, what lies on the other side of this sacred waiting? There's a law of divine union waiting to be named, a deep understanding alight with promise and destiny. In the next moments, we will explore the depth of this divine law that governs your journey. As you step forward, I invite you into this sacred circle. Together, let us unravel the depths of what God has sealed for you and your destined partner. The answers linger in the air, reverberating with promise. Your heart aches for clarity, and it awaits what comes next. In the realm of your soul's journey, there lies a profound truth waiting to surface. Think back to moments when isolation wrapped around you like a shroud. Perhaps you felt abandoned, as if the world conspired to keep you alone. That feeling of rejection was not a mistake. It was part of the covenant path designed by the Lord. Understand that these trials were never meant to break you. Instead, they refined you as gold is purified in fire. You walked through shadows, and in those dark nights, God's hand was ever present, shaping and preparing you for what lay ahead. The pain may have felt endless, but the essence of your being was awakening, slowly steering you toward divine revelation. Just as the Israelites wandered in the desert, seeking the promised land, you too were destined to discover the beauty hidden within the wilderness. As we dig deeper, a pattern unfolds, backed by the divine's unwavering love. God often withholds what we desire, but not out of cruelty, no. This is His strategic alignment. The detours you've faced were necessary to purify your essence, adjusting your compass towards divine purpose. Much like pruning a vine to bear more fruit, the Lord was lovingly guiding your path. You might have felt the weight of waiting as you questioned His plan, yet in those moments, you were being prepared for something far greater. The beauty of this design is that it brings you nearer to your soulmate, aligning both your journeys. The cycle of waiting can be excruciating, yet every moment holds the promise of clarity, a whisper of divine timing swelling within your spirit. As you embrace the mystery, let it be known, your soul's preparation is unveiling the hidden connection, the tapestry of love awaiting you. Even in the heaviness of separation, a sacred purpose lingers just beyond view. This feeling might seem unfathomable now, but the Lord has cloaked many blessings in trials. You must begin to recognize that what feels like distance is simultaneously a sacred commitment between you and your soulmate. There lies a divine thread in this seemingly barren landscape, a thread that speaks of a future connection that has yet to be unveiled. The Lord is cultivating your resilience, weaving lessons through every tear and heartache. The cycles of life in which you find yourself may feel chaotic, but underneath the surface, a sacred rhythm is being established. Each challenge is an invitation to trust, nudging both you and your beloved towards a destiny written in the fabric of your souls. You have merely felt the shadow of this purpose, but hold fast, for the dawn of understanding is almost upon you. The delays you've faced are far from abandonment. They are, in fact, spiritual training camps designed for your triumph. In questions of faith, remember the stories of those who have ventured before you, like Job, who endured great trials yet emerged as a pillar of strength. You too are being molded. Your spirit is under construction. God's timing, it is a divine orchestration like no other. It requires both faith and patience, guiding you to develop the strength you need for the moment your union is fully realized. Every day of waiting is a day of preparation, adding the richness of experience to your soul. Embrace these delays as your training ground, knowing that each lull in your heart leads toward a crescendo of joy. Unbeknownst to many, these are blessings preparing you to face the future hand in hand with your chosen one, closer to the divine love that binds you. As you reflect upon your wounds, notice how they begin to resemble markers of a testimony yet to be told. With every ache, you are not just suffering. You are crafting your narrative of strength. Allow yourself to see these scars as symbols, testament to the battles you've faced. God is not only healing you, but also preparing a magnificent story for the reunion that awaits. Each disappointment is fuel for your soul, igniting passion for the love you are destined to share. The road may have been littered with uncertainty, but this very landscape now prepares you for a testimony that will inspire others. Like a beautiful tapestry, your experiences weave together, forming something vibrant, connected, and deeply meaningful. The clarity you seek is forming as you begin to understand that every trial was a preface to the love story awaiting its moment to shine. Biblical echoes resonate in the core of your being as you navigate this waiting period, reminding you of a greater purpose at play. Listen to the wisdom found in Ecclesiastes. Two are better than one. Indeed, your journey is intricately linked to another's. Just as David stood against Goliath, fueled by divine courage, you too carry the spirit of resilience within. The weight may feel like a wilderness, but there is a promise nestled within it. Recall the Lord's covenant with His chosen. He restores what is broken, allowing love to flourish in places once laden with pain. Trust in this promise, for it becomes the bridge connecting sorrow and joy. Every step you take in preparation is a powerful declaration that your union is destined. Revel in this sacred promise of restoration, knowing its seeds are sprouting around you. The divine knows your heart, and soon you will understand the fullness of this love story. As you stand at the precipice of clarity, the outline of your promised bond begins to emerge. Can you feel it? It is as if the mist is finally lifting, revealing the silhouettes of what is to come. Visualize this connection growing stronger as the divine whispers sweet reassurances into your heart. You are not wandering aimlessly. but rather receiving spiritual intel about the love that awaits. Your paths, intricately intertwined by God's design, are drawing nearer. This divine covenant is becoming tangible, manifesting like a beacon of light in your life. Though you cannot yet fully grasp the magnitude of your union, trust in the unfolding. The shadows cannot hold back the promise of divine love. Each anxious heartbeat is a testament to the truth that you were never meant to navigate this life alone. What lies ahead is a revelation that shall illuminate the shadows and quiet your doubt. The hidden logic behind your trials, the longing, and the wait will soon become clear. Like a well-timed sunrise, the awakening of your destined union beckons. Hold tightly to this season, for it is ushering in a new dawn filled with hope. As the curtain begins to rise, the pieces of your sacred puzzle will align effortlessly. You are stepping toward a time when God unveils the depths of your divine purpose, and with it, the blessings He has meticulously orchestrated. The anticipation grows, and while clarity is just beyond your reach, the certainty of love is becoming palpable. The story is not yet complete, but soon the message will echo in your very soul. Are you ready to embrace what lies just around the corner? You stand now at the threshold of revelation, a sacred appointment beckoning your spirit. This bond you share, decreed by the heavens and woven into the very tapestry of existence, is more than mere connection. It breathes with divine purpose. As you feel the pulse of God reverberate through your soul, know that this is no coincidence. It is a calling, a whisper from the Lord declaring that you and your beloved have been chosen to walk this path as one. Each moment spent apart was merely a preparation for this holy union. As you step forth into the light of this awakening, remember that the time is now, and the power within this bond will lead you to a profound destiny. The trials you faced, the fires of hardship that shaped your heart, they were never in vain. Each challenge went deep, carving out space for something extraordinary to emerge. God's hand was upon you, gently forging resilience amidst the ache of longing. In this crucible of love, your soul found its strength, its voice. As David faced Goliath with unshakable faith, so too have you wrestled with doubt. This transformation illuminates your path, guiding you to become the partner meant to uplift another. It is sacred, powerful, and utterly essential. You have emerged stronger, molded by sacred fires that now serve as the foundation for a lasting union. But still, the journey is not finished. There are deeper truths waiting beyond these revelations. The oil of your trials has been poured over the altar of your heart, sealing your commitment to the divine journey laid before you. As the doors of insight swing wide, you feel the warmth of spirit embrace you. God's light shines through the cracks of old pains, reminding you that new beginnings arise from ashes. What lies beyond this moment is an awakening, a divine awakening calling you both onward. Sacred energies converge as you stand at this altar, claiming your rightful place in a partnership written in the stars. But still, the veil of mystery lingers, hinting at the realms of purpose that await your discovery. Declared here today is your identity as a bearer of a holy partnership. You are marked, not simply by destiny, but by divine love. This union carries the the weight of generations before you, ancestral echoes calling to be acknowledged. Like a tapestry woven across time, the vows of past souls resonate within you, each thread reinforcing the sacred bond you share. The Father has envisioned this. You are not merely two yet to find each other, but rather two that have been partnered through the ages. The promise of God's covenant extends to you both, illuminating the path ahead with every heartbeat. But the road to fulfillment remains veiled, urging you toward what yet awaits in unity. Listen closely now, for the guardians of your journey stand vigilant, watching over this sacred experience. They breathe life into the unseen, inviting you both to embrace the mantle of divine partnership. With every whispered blessing, protection is woven around your hearts, a cocoon of grace to shield your love from the storm. You are not alone in this moment. God's Spirit guides you as you prepare to step deeper into your purpose. Each trial was a rehearsal, each separation a teaching. As the storms rage outside, so too will the waters of blessing begin to rise when you stand together, claiming your place in this divine narrative. If this resonates within you, if you awaken to this truth, then let it be known. Comment, "I stand under his covenant," as a testament to the promise that envelops you. In this simple declaration, you join hands with countless others who have recognized their sacred partnership. Your words become a mantra for the spirits that dance around you, reinforcing the ties that bind. There is power in unity, a pulse that echoes through time and space, calling you both forth. As you identify this bond, feel the weight of its significance settle upon your spirit. Yet the mysteries that swirl around it have not yet fully unraveled. Now know this: what awakens within you is merely the threshold of promise, the first flicker of light guiding you home. The union that awaits is woven with threads of divine love, a sacred destiny poised to unfold before you. God's plan is not a single moment. It's an entire journey filled with grace, joy, and transformation. Step forward, dear soul. The sacred winds are shifting. The time of reckoning draws near, revealing not only your personal journeys, but the glorious intertwining of purpose between you and your beloved. With this promise igniting your heart, remain vigilant. What lies just beyond is both thrilling and unknown, a dance of truth yet to be revealed in the next chapter of your sacred union. As we reach the close of this beautiful journey, remember that the essence of our message has woven a deeper truth: that you were never alone. Your divine union, a celestial bond crafted by the hands of fate, awaits fulfillment in the moments yet to come. Feel the stirring deep within you, the gentle beckoning of a shared purpose, as you and your soulmate are continually drawn towards each other by divine designs. But let this be clear: this awakening is just the beginning. The path of your union is layered with spiritual truths, insights waiting to unfurl like petals in the morning sun. It carries the promise of a shared destiny, rich in joy yet seasoned with trials, a sacred covenant where the beauty of patience and faith holds sway. You are both being prepared for something extraordinary, a reunion that transcends mere words, awaiting your leap into the vortex of divine timing. So take a moment now, breathe deeply, and remember the sacred energy that surrounds you. I bless this connection, sealing it with the vow of love and destiny. As you walk your path, Know that every step, every tear shed in separation is preparing you for that incredible moment when your souls align once more. Let's mark this moment. Then, comment 44 to seal this message. Subscribe for the wisdom that awaits, and consider the deeper path of our membership. You are valued here, and together we shall ascend. Yet, know this: the true magic lies ahead. There's a prophecy whispering about your union, hinting at the celestial events that are to unfold. What awaits you as you align with the waves of divine love? Stay with us, for the next chapter holds revelations that could change everything, where your long-awaited reunion begins to take shape. Together, let's step forward into promise and light.